Charleston White walked off interview for sneaking a
That's right.
somebody from the community onto the show.
He did that,
And
or someone else did that.
the person who was running the show did that because I
Okay,
guess
okay, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
tried to
No,
get a
just making
laugh.
sure. The way you mentioned it was like he
Yeah.
brought, like Charleston White
Oh,
brought this person. That's why I'm
uh,
not.
that would have
just
never
making sure.
happened.
Just
No,
making sure.
that's
Yeah,
Charles.
we clear.
That's the big CW. Pause. No, but you know what's crazy though? Like, so my thing is, Charleston White.
Just the big CW pause. Oh man, and I saw the frog too right after you said it. My bad. My bad.
But yeah, no. I want to make sure I say all my words right because this could be sensitive. Um,
Mm.
I totally want to say that I want to steer clear of the topic of what actually happened. Like, I'm sorry, not what happened. Who actually was the actual part of the community who was brought onto the show that made him do those actions?
Mm.
Because technically, that's kind of here nor there. I want to talk about the fact of like, out of every time these people, what's his name, OG Matu or something like that. Every time he's done this show, Blueface, Ti, he's done a
Oh,
plethora of
this is
artists.
the show he went to, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
for
okay,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's done a plethora of artists. Not one time has he done this. Not once. Everybody's always been straight. Everybody's always been, you know what I mean? Whatever preferences. And I believe that when you set up the contract, they actually ask you, what is your preferences? It's actually in the title of the episode. It says, setting Charleston White up with 20 women. It says it in the title. So, but the whole thing is, though, it's like, I want to ask, like, why would you want to play with Charleston White? You thought you can go viral with Charleston because, say, he is not going for none of that. Charleston stands on, his principle.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you were either gonna go viral or get him canceled. And so I want to say that first off, Charleston not only handled it very professionally, but he
Mm.
also did it hilariously at the same time. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like because it was hilarious. Interview over. that was that was in my that living rent free in my head for the beginning of 2020, 2024, surely. But yeah, like, what do you think about like what do you think the tactic was? Do you think it was, or it could have been a miscommunication? What do you think about the whole situation?
I don't know, man. It could be a short play for Pub, like to blow up the episode, but you got Pub. Everyone knows what show that happened on, and they're talking about it in all the news. But a lot of people, that's cheaper than going to buy ads on Instagram, man.
That is true.
You know what I mean? So,
I know they didn't pay
um,
Charleston either.
that's what I'm saying. So I don't really, I don't know, man. I just feel he I don't know if it's part of his shtick or whatever, but in a way, he kind of reminds me of Takashi, where it's just like you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Like you keep putting out weird this kind of energy, people are gonna want to test it then, right? If you're always I'm the best, I'm the king, and it's like okay, somebody wants to test it. Whoever's saying that the king are in
So
the
you're saying you
jungle,
don't?
in jail, or whatever. Like it don't matter, right? Like everybody, if someone's beating their chest, then everyone there's you're gonna get a target. And so I just feel like this is gonna happen, and more stuff like this is gonna happen, and this is what he wants in a sense. This is what he's manifesting with what he
Mm,
does, and that's why like he reminds me of like 6ix9ine in that way. You know what I mean? Like
mm.
he don't want to get shoot at, but he's talking about all these shootings. You know what I mean? Like come on, Doug. Like cool, whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't really pay this dude much mind. I do feel bad that he probably mentally got all ready, prepared, did his ritual for showtime, whatever. He did his whole thing, and to show up and get thrown off. It's like I feel for him in that sense. That sucks, yo, because that's super unprofessional. But I don't know if I can like I don't know. He's playing stupid games, so he's to me these are like the stupid prizes he's getting.
Mm.
I wonder what the bag was to go to that. You know what I mean? Like what enticed him to even go over there? What kind of bag that was?
Well, they paid him up front, half up front. So I don't know what the bag is, but I remember as soon as the person from the community appeared on stage. He said, "You got my back in," and the dude said, "Nah, you didn't finish the episode." He said, "All right," and just walked off. So, but I want to go back to you pretty much saying like you haven't been liking Charleston White for a minute. Like, so how like what's the reason for that?
I just get the Takashi vibe. I didn't like Takashi. To me, it's just like if you play stupid games and you get stupid prizes. Like I don't care to watch you beat your chest and threaten people or indirectly threaten people, and then people test you, and then it's like yo, like you asked for this, some in a sense, right, or whatever at times, so like different moments, right? So I'm just like, if I'm gonna watch that, I already watch MMA. Like I already watch dudes talk about each other, and then they get to actually fight. You know what I mean? Like this
At
dude
least
don't
what
want
it,
to fight.
yeah.
This dude don't want to fight, and I want to watch a fight. So it's
That's,
like it don't
what,
interest me. You know what I mean? I'm not here for just the words. I
well,
like,
hold on
at least
now.
I want something else with it.
Hold on now. Charleston has been standing on business when they roll up on him.
Nah,
A few occasions. Soldier
nah,
Boy, the
nah.
Sauce, what happened with Sauce, that other dude, yeah, in Texas that happened. Other dude just got hit in the head with a little screw. Charles was standing on business. Really? I just named 3 situations that happened like this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you just so the hate run deep then. Okay, pause.
I just
Okay.
don't give him my energy. Like what I have to like try to like. I guess what are those situations? What are they supposed to garner from me in terms of like respect or attention that I give him? Like what about those?
I personally don't care about any of the situations that Charleston White goes through. I like sometimes the message that he is trying to convey is spot on in my opinion.
Yeah.
His I want to say his approach or maybe his delivery is not really the best way to do it, but like I said,
Mm.
when I saw him on that Cam Newton interview, um he gave a reason for the way his delivery method is what it is, and it sounded kind of spot on in his opinion for his circumstances. I don't
Yeah.
recommend everybody going out there and trying to do it like Charleston, but I want to
Yeah.
say in his circumstance, it worked out for him. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
because
And that's my
yeah,
point. That
yeah.
I just don't. That's not my language. I don't care for that entree. I don't. However he delivers his message, it might be great. But I don't eat that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just for me. That's just how it is. Like I know he has like a good intention at the bottom, at the core of everything, but
Mm.
that still don't mean like, oh, that dude's a great chef. Like, yeah, but I don't like seafood, and all he makes is seafood. Like, what am I gonna do? Right? Like, for me, that's what it is with him. It's like I just don't care how he delivers it. Like, I can get past it, but I don't. That's too much energy for me. I just need somebody that's a little more smooth with my frequency. You know what I mean?
So you don't want
And
nobody. So you don't want nobody just yelling at you like you a little kid or something, just like talking to you stupid.
no, I guess not. No.
I mean, that's I'm saying because Charleston sometimes he be talking ignorant like to women and everything like that. Like so, it was just like he would just be like not to women in general, but like people in general.
Just
That's
people. Yeah,
Charleston.
yeah. He's
That's
just
yeah, that
disrespectful and all that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like
It's
that's
cool.
but like I said, in this instance, like I said, he handled it very professionally. Like and just said interview over and was just walking off. And I mean, he had some little slick stuff on the way out, but he was
And those are the
steady on the
parts.
way out. Like
And
he
those are the
wasn't.
parts where I was like, okay, like, oh, as soon as that dude steps in front of you, you're like kidnapping. Like, I mean, out of all the stuff you talk, you can't just be like, excuse me, get out the way. The first thing you got to do is go to the legal terms.
Yeah.
Kidnapping.
Yes, because Charleston White has let it be perfectly clear
That's
that
what I'm
he is
saying.
not above telling on you. He is
And this
not
is what I'm
above.
saying.
He is not above
I don't,
instigating a situation, and then when you play yourself out of pocket, he is not above. Uh,
snitching.
yeah, snitching and helping you trick yourself off the street. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
his message. That's what he stands on. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I don't agree with that whatsoever. But
yeah,
I'm talking about the message about the kids and you know about the community. I agree with that type of issue. Like about how
yeah,
he handles his business. That's
totally.
how he handles his business. I can't condone that.
No, for sure. But he just holds more stock to you. So, like, you can compartmentalize that part, that bullshit. For me, that bullshit, I don't, I'm done.
Well, me personally, like I
I'm
listen.
done.
No, because me personally, I listen to a wide range of people.
Same.
Because you know I'm strolling. You know, I mean, sometimes I'll be we just listening for content here, or maybe just trying to see what's going on. I'll be bored or something, just scrolling, and
Mm.
sometimes I'll hear something like random that'll be that'll hit. Like
Oh
when
yeah.
like when Boosie was over there yelling at his son, like and it sounded it was the most ignorant. I don't know
Whatever
how you
phone that was, that mic was
how
great.
what did you say?
Whatever phone that was, that mic was great.